Hi, my name is Jasmine Okidi. I'm a first-year English major in the Honors College, and the research project I'll be presenting, which I developed last semester during Honors 110, is focused on the degradation of wetlands in Kampala, which is the capital city of Uganda, a lower-income East African country. What I propose is a response to the rapid degradation in the form of a public education and awareness campaign directed at informal wetland communities in order to change the detrimental perceptions of wetlands held by these residents in order to make out of them better stewards of the wetland. Now, to begin with, what a wetland is, going off of the definition provided by the Ramsar Convention, an international treaty signed for the conservation and sustainable use of wetlands, a wetland is essentially any expanse of land that is either permanently or temporarily saturated with water or waterlogged. In Kampala's situation, the city is home to two major wetland systems that serve indispensable environmental and economic roles. And for these reasons, all Kampala residents should be concerned with the state of their wetlands. Some of these roles include the drainage of the city after rainfall to prevent hazards such as flooding and the propagation of waterborne diseases, as well as providing resources for economic activities such as the brick-making industry and agriculture. All of these activities are threatened by the current degradation. Now, what is causing that? As the economic hub of this developing country, Kampala is currently experiencing urban growth at a rapid rate, and that comes with the increase in demand for land, which often results in wetlands being converted for other purposes as well as encroached upon. So, as you can see in this here diagram, this is a satellite image of one Kampala wetland, Lubiji wetland, and it reflects the conversion of wetlands for infrastructural development, industrial development, as well as the expansion of settlements as a result of the increasing population and the increase in these activities. Now, all of this culminates in the decrease in area of wetlands. Even though wetlands account for 15% of Kampala's total area, only 9% of that remains uncovered today. My project focuses on the proliferation of informal wetland communities that contributes to this, which is in large part caused by the influx in low-income rural to urban migrants who settle onto cheaper land, often being wetlands. Now, it's been well established in the existing literature that government policy has failed to effectively prevent this and other forms of wetland conversion. It's also been found that, though often overlooked in general, public perceptions held by residents of the wetland plays a significant role in their conservation. So if these communities have a better appreciation for the roles of wetlands in their lives, they're more likely to modify their behaviors in order to better mitigate these activities. So in light of the gap of knowledge of the significance of this in Kampala's particular context, my study proposes a method that includes community involvement to investigate this and change these detrimental perceptions. My proposed methods are modeled after a successful similar campaign conducted in two Kenyan wetlands in 2005 and 2006 respectively. This would involve a preliminary study of this wetland community in order to gauge the existing perceptions and uses of the wetland. That would then inform a public education and awareness campaign that empowers the community with the knowledge and understanding of the process of the wetland from which they benefit and their contribution to the disturbance of this system. This culminates in the opportunity to develop community guidelines for them, these community members, to become local actors in the conservation of their wetland. That would then be followed by an impact evaluation after the campaign's official conclusion. Now, in addition to educating the community, the campaign aims to encourage cooperation between the different stakeholders within the communities, so farmers and landowners and tenants, as well as with central government, because two things that impede such efforts: there exists awareness of central government among wetland communities, as well as a tendency to pass blame instead of accepting ownership. So the hope is that for the purposes of this campaign, at least, this can largely be dispelled. And the ultimate aim is for this campaign to demonstrate the potential for community-inclusive strategies to bring about positive change, and for the government to review the results of this campaign for consideration for adoption and widespread implementation. Should, however, these suggestions be dismissed, it may very well result in the continued and even increased degradation of the wetlands. But ultimately, this aims to involve all community members in an effort to protect Uganda's ecological assets. Thank you so much for your attention, and should you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them.